The pharmaceutical industry is a huge sector. It's a sector that has been around for many years. Medicines have been developed, sometimes with chemicals, sometimes organically. We still use drugs to this day. During the COVID period, a pharmaceutical company spent just 0.5 billion and 36 billion in profit in a single year. So, would you want to invest in that company? Of course you would, but such a thing is not possible. Global pharmaceutical giants will not allow this. But now, friends, the rules of the game are changing. Blockchain solves this with decentralized science or designs. Even if you have $50, you can become a founding partner of a newly developed pharmaceutical company or organization, even if it is a drug. But now, friends, the rules of the game have changed. The game is changing here. With just $50, you can become a partner in a health company that develops a drug, a vaccine, or a treatment, or in crypto terms, you can invest in a pharmaceutical DAO or a biological DAO. And when this organization makes a profit, you can receive a share from it. So how can we do this? Today I will explain this. If you're ready, let's get started with our video. They keep attacking crypto. Just today, I saw an unfamiliar account on Twitter saying this. Oh, come on. What is the use of this blockchain? It used to be very difficult to do this. Yes, blockchain is a value preservation tool thanks to Bitcoin. And we use Bitcoin or blockchain for money transfers. But there weren't many things we used in daily life related to blockchain back then, and technological phenomena don't just happen with a snap of your fingers. These things happen through trial and error and over time. Blockchain is slowly, surely achieving this. Recently, WannaCoin came out. It's a fantastic project. I really love it because it processes data in a decentralized way using artificial intelligence. Look, what is crypto blockchain used for? It serves decentralization. This is actually a very important phenomenon. Now, Vana actually helps us process and sell data in a decentralized way, allowing us to make money from it. So it's a system where they automatically do things while we're using Instagram, and we don't even know about it. Yet one of the richest people in the world is making a fortune from it. Data collection and data processing. But for example, maybe thanks to Vana, we will earn our own money from here, and they won't be able to manipulate us with information. Today, I was really impressed by a fantastic project. I don't make these videos just for the sake of it. I film it when I like it. BIO, a housing project, really impressed me. You can see it on the screen right now. What is blockchain used for? Blockchain is completely different today. It's very valuable. It is decentralizing science. We had previously centralized finance. What did I say? Yes, it serves things related to money. Decentralized money, money transfer. Today we're talking about science and decentralization, friends. There was a Launchpad on Binance too. This is one of my two favorite projects from the last 1 or 2 years on Binance. BIO, and the other one is One, which I just mentioned. So, when we open it up a bit, friends, look, there's something called Launchpad. Do you remember? In the past, there was Binance Launchpad, or various exchanges had their own Launchpad platforms. When a token is offered for sale, funds would be raised, and we would invest money from there. And depending on the amount we invested, we would actually buy that token in return. And there were beautiful successes. Now here, friends, we have BIO, which is called Bio globally in English, and in Turkish, it's also Bio. It's the bio of our biology. With BIO, we are participating in a vaccine launchpad, a drug launchpad, and a launchpad for a pharmaceutical company. When I bring up the site, friends, look, there's a dashboard, there's a launchpad, and I'm looking at the Launchpad Projects. There was long COVID. Oops. Let's translate this into Turkish. Now, there are various projects here. Communities are saying that we have developed something like this. We have such a solution for the world. For example, let's open the long COVID labs section here. I've opened on COVID labs here, friends. I'll explain the logic using the finished example. There are many beautiful examples. Now it says that despite the COVID pandemic being over, 14% of people in the world still show signs of long COVID infection. So they are still carrying the effects of COVID. They are under the effects of COVID. They are under the infection, and it negatively affects life. And the global health, most of this is $1 trillion. So if a drug, therapy, or vaccine will eliminate the long-term effects of COVID, and the infection is found here, a $1 trillion problem will be solved. And right now, when we look at it, 65 million people are suffering from this issue. And the long COVID labs, DAO guys, is referred to as BioDAO. Look, there was a data DAO in Vana. These are also called BioDAO. DAO means this. For example, there are pharmaceutical companies in the world, global, I think it's a more charismatic name. So they actually don't have nations. And these are companies, their only concern is that a company has just one issue in life. For example, making money. A company doesn't have purpose like offering goodness to the world. That's why there are foundations and associations. A company wants to make money, and while making money, sometimes it does good, sometimes it does harm. There's also something about DAOs. So, what is the purpose of blockchain? The concept that comes between us with blockchain is DAO, decentralized, autonomous organizations. So, a community is participating in governance. So, one person isn't making the decision. There is a community, and a community is working for the good of a project. This is a DAO. So, who are they? Friends, when we look at it, there's a very solid team made up of doctors from Stanford University, engineers with doctoral titles, and research staff. Now, this team has a roadmap, and this team is working to find this drug, or therapy, or vaccine component. For example, the development of long-acting antibody therapies. They aim to eliminate this effect by developing these antibodies and using them as a vaccine component. If you solve a problem worth $1 trillion, you can make billions of dollars. Now, they need money to conduct research. These research staff need money, they need materials, and in the end, they need money. This is the Launchpad where we provide this financial support and essentially become partners. We become co-founders. Then, when this project successfully organizes itself, friends, you start making money from the paper as well. So, today, you can't become a co-founder of a company that developed the COVID vaccine. In fact, they wouldn't allow it because no one wants to share that market. But here there is a DAO, there is a blockchain, there is transparency. We see the budget of the science family transparently. That's why it excited me. So science and technology are actually shaping the world right now. But whose hands is this technology in? At least now we will be able to track whose hands it's in, see it, or extend our hands to it whenever we want. I went back to the Launchpad. You know how we examine each coin one by one when we're about to buy a coin? Here, we also to examine the team. We need to look at what research tasks the team has participated in before and been successful at, which schools they graduated from, what kind of work they have, or whether it's something aimed at solving a real problem or just a project that doesn't serve any purpose. We need to understand these things. We'll hold on to the BIO friends. For example, let me tell you the story here. Now I will continue to review the projects. Here's the story. It's currently ongoing on Binance Launchpad, and by holding BNB you earn BIO, or you can go and buy it after it's listed on the market. The price of BIO can be volatile. You need to accept that too. But here's the thing. We're coming to the BIOs. We lock in on the Launchpad and provide funding. The BIO we have, of course, is donated to the team in proportion to the tokens we receive, and it's used there as a form of funding, as a crowd. That's the logic behind it. So you become a Launchpad for a science. You become part of the beginning of science. If I say this, it probably won't interest you. Do you want to communicate science and centralize it? What could interest you in this? If you like, be a co-founder of a pharma firm and make a lot of money. You go, of course, this is a very natural thing. In the meantime, humans want to make money because they need money to survive right now, and it serves their survival instinct. This isn't an absurd situation. That's why I'm explaining it this way. This could actually enable us to make money. So our goal isn't just for scientists to comfortably conduct research and make money. We can also make money from here. Personally, I would of course want to be a partner in the world's largest pharmaceutical companies. I would have liked to have my own desires too. At the founding stage of BIO, friends, we said that there could be a different world for these pharmaceutical companies. During the founding stage of BIO, Pfizer earned $36 billion in revenue in just 1 year thanks to this COVID vaccine. And a pharmaceutical company is making that much money for the first time in a single year. Pfizer is investing $4.1 million and is still sleeping. So actually no one wants to be left out of the game. The game is changing. That's why I said it with the title. The game is changing, friends. People are asking this. How can I get rich? There are various rules for getting rich. You need to work hard and you need to be lucky. But there's a shortcut involved here. Let's not call it a shortcut. Making money is never easy. Making a lot of money is never easy. But there's a rule. You need to follow here at least. The rules of the game will continuously change in the near future, in the next 10 years. Autonomous systems are coming. Artificial intelligence and robots are coming. I no longer invest much in systems that involve humanity because it's a significant expense and I can't compete. Here, the rules of the game are changing. Pharma and decentralized science are evolving, creating new opportunities. Tomorrow, perhaps the world's largest pharmaceutical companies will emerge from this biotech or decentralized finance. So, as the rules of the game change, getting involved in the game offers you an opportunity to easily eliminate former competitors and rise. I came back here again. Right now, friends, Binance Labs is making new investments. Before that, Vitado and BIO are receiving very serious investments. Right now, friends, as you know, there's a lounge happening on Binance. Now, I asked you to do this at the beginning. Let me put this site, the video description. Now, it says to share your email regarding the developments, We always get whitelisted in crypto. Find a way to seize opportunities. Create a wallet, enter an email, or enter an NFT. Enter your email address. They send updates often, and a notification about a project's launch midday. Register your email here to increase interest in such things. So make sure to register your email address here. This is 1, 2. Let's take a look at some general projects. There are really beautiful things by name, friends. Now, friends, if we look at the projects, there's Athena DAO. It's a DAO focused on women's reproductive health, research, and drug discovery. It goes by Grove, Fale DAO. It's another decentralized DAO focused on anti-aging drugs and lifelong projects. Hair DAO. Hair loss is a very big problem. This is a shampoo aimed at combating hair loss. It's a shampoo called Follicool. It has been launched without harmful parabens and sulfates. And each Follicool bottle costs $50. This contains 1 million poo tokens. So in real life, what does blockchain do? Well, there's actually a product, guys. CryoDAO is determined to advance cryopreservation research. I don't know what it is either. There's something called Neuron DAO, Cerebrum DAO. It supports brain health. There are really serious projects here that could offer significant solutions for human health. I'm currently looking into these. I'm really looking at the team. Are these people real or not? It must definitely be real. I'm looking at these previous studies. Health, energy. There are some key things in the world. Health is one of them. This is a kind of investment in health, investing in health companies. Of course, we need to examine it. This is a maturation process. He shared it with you first. He said he's focusing on finance and education. I think education is very important. In Turkey, everyone constantly criticizes teacher salaries, but then we complain about it. Why don't we have enough successful inventions and patents? Why is it that in tiny Sweden there are so many patents or Nobel Prizes while we are like this? We really love to criticize these things. But we say teachers should get low salaries. On one hand, education is important. He said the teachers' salaries are low too. Let's see if I'm going to get cancelled for this in this video. On the one hand, he said it was decentralized science. Unfortunately, I hadn't focused much on this science, but I really made a mistake. It's truly a beautiful field. It really excited me here. It's really a beautiful field. It really excited me here. And right now, we continue to examine similar projects with the team. Our entire journey is here. Can we find a nice decentralized finance product? Can we find a coin? We're researching because there are much better projects out there, and there might be 1 or 2 more launch pools related to this on Binance. Now we're continuing to research and share coins that could potentially have nice launch pools, or good starts on Binance, and you have a chance to earn for free here. For example, last time he threw 25 wana, 0 wana. We noticed it a bit late, but he was throwing it, guys. And I shared this, 50,000 people saw it. Now, they've launched a meme coin on wana. They've also airdropped rewards to those who claim this launch pool to MetaMask instead of the exchange, guys. Things like this are something you need to pay more attention to lately. Guys, I saw some research yesterday. Right now, there are 4 to 5 million young people unemployed. So there are 4 or 5 million people sitting at home. Some of them aren't going because they don't like the jobs, and some can't find work. But they're at home. What I mean to say is this. Those who have time should take advantage of it. You may have tried a lot and it didn't pay off, but one of them can reward you so much that it makes you happy. So make sure to participate in these airdrops and airdrop activities, guys. If you have time, you can learn about crypto and maybe make some money one day. Crypto and blockchain are really advancing rapidly in areas that will serve humanity. Power is being taken from certain major companies and actually being returned to the public through crypto. These are valuable things, I'm not really that kind of person, don't get me wrong. I used to believe in liberalism. Instead of companies using our data to manipulate us, and healthcare companies making commercial decisions based on our health, let us make our own decisions here. Crypto is evolving in this direction, and honestly, I'm happy about it. I hope the video you watched has added something to you. See you in the next video. Take care.